Hey everybody, Matt Lewis over here at League Real Estate. I want to talk to you a little bit about investment properties and how to pick the right one for you. So a lot of people love the idea of buying a rental home, particularly a single family home, but this could be a duplex, could be a triplex, could be an apartment complex. But wanted to give you kind of a quick and easy cheat on the best way to look at and find good properties really quickly. So we like to use a rule that we call the 1% rule. It's a very basic rule. And what this means is it's a ratio of how much rent you're gonna get per month against how much money you spent on the whole property. So let's look at that here. Let's say we bought a $200,000 house. And let's say to get that house, we paid some fees, some closing costs, things like that. Say those were $5,000. And then after that, we renovated the house. We made it better. We spent $45,000 doing that. So our total investment in this house is $250,000. That's what we've spent on the property. So if we're looking at a property and we say, hey, we think for $250 we can make this house shine, right? How do I know if it's a good deal? If I could get $2,500 a month in rent, which is 1% of my total investment right here, by and large, this is going to be a great return on your money and is a really good deal for you to take. So if you look at a property and you say, I think all in cost, soft costs, renovation, and the cost of the property, if my rent is 1% of that, this is something you definitely probably should pursue. But these 1% rental properties are pretty hard to find, especially right now. So you may not be able to find this. You may need to decide where your risk tolerance is and where your return is in order to make a good deal. So maybe your rental is 0.8. Maybe that's where you find, which a 0.8 deal would be $2,000 a month in rent, because $2,000 is 0.8% of $250,000. That may be where you find yourself and you say, hey, if I can find anything over 0.8% rent ratio, I'm gonna go look at it. So this number here will be your own personal risk and return tolerance number that you can have, but I would use 1% as your baseline. And then, so what this allows you to do is quickly look at properties and say, hey, I think I could buy it for this, I think I could renovate it for this, and I think I could rent it for this. Does it hit my number? It does, great, I'm gonna pursue it. If it doesn't, great, I'm gonna pass on it. This will allow you to look and analyze many properties very quickly in order to be able to move on the right ones. So remember this number, remember your rent ratio. It's a very key, very good number for you to use when you're analyzing rental properties.